UK reacts to Buhari's release of Dasuki and Sowore. The United Kingdom government has commended the release of former National Security Advisor Sambu Dasuki and hashtag revolutionary convener Omoyele Sowore. The UK reacted through its acting High Commissioner in Nigeria, Gail Atkinson. Welcome reports that Yele Sowore and Sambu Dasuki released the UK in Nigeria Twitter handle tweeted, "Hope they get to spend Christmas with loved ones." As UK Nigeria commends Malam Malami, SAN, and Nigeria government for ensuring rule of law upheld, fundamental for democracy to thrive. The Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, Abubakar Malami, ordered their release on Tuesday. Malami advised them to observe the terms of their bail and refrain from engaging in any act that is inimical to public peace and national security, as well as their ongoing trial, which will run its course in accordance with the laws of the land. A statement is signed said, "My office has chosen to comply with the court orders while considering the pursuit of its right of appeal and or review the order relating to the bail and granted or varied by the court in line with the provisions of Section 150 of 1 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, and in compliance with the bail granted to Colonel Sambo Dasuki retired as recently varied by the Court of Appeal, and the bail granted to Omoyele Sowore. I have directed the State Security Service to comply with the order granting bail to the defendants and effect their release. I wish to retreat again and utmost regard of my office for the entire judicial structure of Nigeria. This administration remains unrelenting in deepening the rule of law and the administration of justice in general." We hear you. After much listening, of course, we know they recognized the handwriting on the wall. So all this boboing that they're telling us, rule of law, for how long? How long did it take? You see Dasuki for 4 years. How long? And now the UK is now reacting that they are commending them for what? And meanwhile, they have already said it before, now that they've urged them, they've encouraged them to obey rule of law. But since they didn't do it, everybody talked. But now we know that they saw a bigger handwriting on the wall. That is why they are doing the needful. They can come and paint everything. Everybody, nobody can fool anybody. Let them continue. They should do the needful. Continue doing the needful. They are telling them to comply. Are you the one that's to comply? What about the court order? The court order that gave them the decision? Didn't they know about that one? You held this guy for how many days now? Is it 18 days or so? Now you are releasing him saying one thing. So guys, that is my own opinion, and Nigerians are really reacting. Let us hear what they are talking about. Somebody say you release them just like that, Abi. Many thanks to America. I don't really know that Buhari they fear like this. May God continue to bless Trump. Who said America is not powerful? When they sneeze, Nigeria catches cold. Toothless dogs can only bark but can't bite. Soon as they see those that can bark but with defined dental insurance and immunity and bite bitterly, that shall inflict lasting impression on those foes, they succumb and hide. The storm is gathering with vigorous momentum that shall wreck their ship of impunity of mankind. All thanks be to Almighty God and to Mr. Trump. God is using Trump mightily. The fear of Trump is the beginning of wisdom. Why the DSS no talk say nobody come bail them this time around? It is now you know court gave order, or you are just trying to hide your face because American has pressured you. USA thanks finally coming to his rescue. Who is Trump? Let him screw up his issue with Congress first. PMB is untouchable and undeterred. If didn't believe it's migrate to US. If you don't believe migrate to US or UK, that's what somebody's saying. That is very, very interesting. So Buhari is scared of Trump. Watch to Nigeria by Americans. Oh my goodness. You guys have to be thankful to whoever facilitated your release from the hands of these tyrants. Nigerian government think they are wise. Why are you praising them? They don't deserve praise because they did not release them willingly. It is fear of America that catch them. God bless America. And someone says, yes, next is Biafra referendum. Trump, this is the most important issue as far as peace and democracy in Nigeria is concerned. Let there be peace in Nigeria and the world over. These Nigeria tyrants are cowards with little brain. We will defeat them with common sense, resolve to stand firm and words of our mouth. Shame to the lawless imposter leaders. UK will soon recognize Biafra. Someone say nonsense UK that taught Nigeria stealing and enslavement. Crooks, you guys won't until America speaks. See them. Remain blessed, Malami. God blessings would rest with you. Shame on the shameless Femi Additional. That US should stop prognosing into Nigeria affair. Who made them the policeman of the world, according to Femi Additional? Lai Mohammed said they are the disgruntled and failed politicians. They are the ones behind all of this noise in the air. So, and that's why they think that US has already placed them on watch list. Disgruntled elements, failed politicians. They continue in your English there. Someone says, God bless America and UK for their intervention. The British ambassador has been sleeping in camps. You people should understand something here. Whether they freed this guy or not, this government will never get away with it, because according to the UN Charter on Human Rights Abuses, they must surely pay heavily for their wrongs for not abiding to court judgment. Mr. Sowore and Dasuki should watch their backs to escape the attempt of Nnamdi Kanu's life. Fear of America. This country is dependent, not independent. Yes, it's not independent too. In addition to what Trump has done and what he can do for us as Nigerians, please, people in your house, reverse impeachment you have done for this, what you have done for this great man that can positively affect inactive, failed, and irresponsible institutions in a country called Nigeria. Someone say God will never forgive a UK. They are the architects of our problem. The UK is not wise and they are mendacious country who seeks to keep Nigeria under forever, and so choose to align with uh, people who are not wise to achieve same. Haven't they been praising Buhari and policies for his rules, plans against the rest of us? But now the the US Senate wade into it. They are now commending the magnanimity of Nigeria government. Shame on you as a people. Quite unfortunate they are just being released, maybe because America has reacted. Of course, the handwriting is really boldly written on the wall and they could see it clearly. They could see it clearly. Utmost regards of my office in quotes. You have no officer. Thanks to the world power. Up America, up Donald Trump and Trump 2020 unbeatable. Trump is taking another step to release Biafra. Ha ha ha. There's no time for them to make Christmas and New Year shopping. Happy Christmas and prosperous New Year. That's also to you all. And join me to congratulate the families of two lions, Mr. Dasuki and Mr. Sowore. This UK have this UK have two faces. They have these people, okay, they have a two faces, and I don't even trust them at all. They are the major problem Africa and worked into today. One day doom will fall on anyone who is still trying to hold this country captive. One thing with power is that it intoxicates. Once anyone gets to power, it's sweet that they forget where they are coming from. They no longer see human beings as human, cause all their advisors will turn them to demigods. They do and undo, thinking all power belongs to them. By the time they leave power, they begin to realize and they have that they have failed. May God help us. DSS and Buhari, shame on you. Fear of American government by the zoo is the beginning of wisdom. Someone says, great thanks to the United Kingdom government for the intervention we enjoy from them. We ask for more and more intervention into this present government. UKK. It's America that did the job. That's what somebody is saying here. Nigeria, stop belittling yourself. US never forced Nigeria for their release. For one, be happy. congratulated congratulate the federal government, and for your information, it's just mine, senators that sigh whatever. I don't understand what this person is talking about. Nigeria government are just neglecting poor people, and most of our leaders are not. They don't have the fear of God, and they are creators of all Nigerian problems. They are the creator of Nigerian problem. This is the worst administration we have ever seen. So it's America that is controlling Niger government. If they did react, would DSS have still be holding? If they didn't react, they wouldn't have released these people. So guys, what do you think with all of these things? And UK government coming out to commend the federal government for obeying the rule of law, and according to Malami, using his good office. Of course, it's really ridiculous. Let's hear your own take concerning all of this. Thank you very much. Bye.